Huh. Well, it says I'm live. But if I am live, I can't see. Well, it says I am live. That's weird. My camera's not working. But I can see. It says I am live. That's weird. My camera's not working. All right. Well, y'all can see me, but I can't see you. I had to pull this monitor up to make sure I could see. I don't know what the hell's going on. But you can see and hear me? Okay, cool, Brandy. I can't see at all. I just have a black screen in front of me. The storm has knocked our power out and our internet out a couple of times, but I won't be doing TikTok live anymore. I will just be here with y'all. They said I did something again that I did not do. So, I mean, I'm not going to miss them. I have a few grown-ups that I've invited over here that I think will be a good fit to our community and be on point with us. Oh, I got to close this door. Hang on. But yeah, it's quite the task. So how are you doing, Brandy? And whoever the other person is that's here? So we only get an hour visit today. Thanks to all the weather and the other shit that's going on. Says we got 4 people here. Yeah, yeah, I don't know what happened, Brandy. I don't know what's going on with the camera. I mean, the picture looks good there on this monitor, so I can see myself. I need to see myself, so make sure I'm in frame and that kind of shit. Yeah, we've got storms going on. You should be able to hear the thunder. It keeps coming in really hard, then it'll go out, coming in really hard. I was kind of tired of doing the TikTok stream anyways, because they're so sensitive. Those little kids come in and talk shit, and then when you block them, they go tell on you saying that you were bullying them. And the weird thing is they said I was doing hate speech even though I was defending transgender. Weird. But they said I was doing hate speech. I appealed it, and they said, no, you were doing hate speech. I've never done hate speech. I don't do hate speech. But enough of my drama. Yeah, we don't need them anyways. That is exactly right, Brandy. We will be just fine. I've invited a few people from TikTok here because I was already contemplating stopping doing that. Like I said, I think they will fit into our group well. Most of them are older. I think one of them's younger-ish, but not a kid. Kids are nothing but trouble. Hey, we're down to 2. Woohoo! I'm not expecting a lot of people to show up, but I got you and I'm talking to you, so I like that. Is it okay for me to just say good if it's good? How's Gary doing? If it's bad, don't say anything. I'll send him email. I worry about him a lot. It's kind of weird not being able to see myself, but I can see myself there. I should have done that, but I was TikTok live too, so but that's weird. Totally black screen. Huh. He's doing good. Okay, good. Outstanding. Good. I like I said, I worry about him a lot. And it's kind of a double-edged sword. Maybe it makes me a shitty friend. I'm not trying to be, but I feel if he's feeling bad, he might need some time and don't bother him. So that's why I don't like constantly try to bother him, sending him emails. I do worry about him. I guess I can put this up here so I can quit looking down. I'm waiting to see if TikTok takes down. I made a little video kind of bad mouthing them. I'm waiting to see if they take it down. There, now I can see me right there. It's almost as good as this, except size. Well, good. As long as I'm that Bob fellow. I'm going to say I got some good news this week. Facebook had told me a while back that everything was good. They had started paying me again. I just got a message from them this week telling me now they're paying me again. Oh, you know what I could do? Huh. I wonder, because it might be the same. Let me see if I can pull me up here and watch me live. Oh, that's not live. That's something different. Uh, well, shit. Here, I'll change, switch account. Let me switch to this. Then huh. Well, that's not what I wanted. Hang on. I'm probably missing your message here. Let me bounce over here real quick. Okay. Better late than never. I agree. Um, huh. Oh, that's searching across my channel. That's not what I want to do. I want to search across YouTube. That's why it did that. There we go. Oh, if I here, I can see live. It's late. Okay, that's not too bad. There's a little delay, but now watching my so that frees up my phone. Right. So, how have you been doing, Brandy? There's the rain again. Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory. Can't complain. Well, you could. Wouldn't do any good. Oh, look at me being a rapper. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Here, let me mute that. What the hell? What is that? Oh, man, I'm doing great. Uh, I feel fantastic health-wise. Uh, where the fuck? I gotta be able to mute the sound. It's not letting me. Oh, wait. There we go. it was bothering me talking, I can hear myself coming out of my headphones, so I had to mute the headphones. But yeah, I'm doing great, man. I feel fantastic. I'm enjoying it. I've gone back to being vegetarian. This intermittent fasting thing is making me feel even better. I'm digging life. Your cow is fine and dandy. She hasn't danced for me lately, though. She started to dance the not this last time I fed her, the time before, and then she's like, "He's gonna give me the food," and she just stopped. But she got her front feet up a little bit and then went, "Eh, it's not worth the effort. He's gonna feed me anyways." And I did, because I'm a good guy. I'm having to respond to Terry. Yeah, well, uh, damn it. I'm letting Terry know that we're here. Alright, so he should be here in just a second. Hey, Keith, what's up, buddy? I had some issues earlier. Uh, hey, have y'all listened to that Shabuzi guy that I posted? Yeah, I'm hoping some people will show up. I mean, we got people that show up late anyways, so maybe some people will show up, but hey, I got you 2 talking, so there's Terry. Um, have y'all watched that guy Shabuzi? I just posted a video from him today. I'm really liking this guy because he's different, and all his music don't sound the same. Tipsy, that means a little drunk. You're a little tipsy, you're getting drunk. You're headed that way. Hey, Rio, it's okay. Uh, I will here, let me pull up my translator. Okay, Rio. Um, oh, what the hell is that? Hang on just a second, Rio. Oh, Japanese. All right. Hang on, y'all. No, not you, me. Um, oh, come on. I hope this works. We're gonna try. Let's see. All right. Hell no, I haven't. I will not listen. The only bit of the Beyonce garbage I've heard is, um, what shows up on stories and stuff. Yeah, man. Hey, I try to communicate to anyone that's willing to come here and communicate with me, I want to do the same in return. I do it in my comment section all the time. I worry about the translators because sometimes they don't say things correctly, so I always have to double check to make sure it's saying it correct. Um, but yeah, Terry, that shit that Beyonce thing, I will not listen to that. That's garbage. That's not that's not country music. Even the country songs she does aren't country. She screws them up. She is overrated. The only reason we're talking about her albums because of how much money her old man spent getting stations to play that piece of shit. Yes, it was platinum because didn't you see the stories on how much money Jay-Z spent? It was not legit platinum. It was not legit. Not to mention that's the is actually the music is actually from I think it's Franklin, a children's cartoon. No. It made mainstream news that Jay-Z spent a truckload of money getting it played. That's a piece of shit. She's desperately grasping at straws trying to make a career. She's so irrelevant now, it's not even funny. I would never react to her. Yeah. Uh, oh, oh, hang on, Rio. Oh, how did I forget it? H. My English is not good. Oh, come on. All right, this is going good. Hell yeah, that's real country music. Yeah, I'd rather watch Janet Jackson's crappy ass performance too. Uh, man, I try to be. For a while, I was learning Japanese as far as doing reactions, and the main reason I stopped is YouTube told me my intros were too long and I needed to cut them down, which is why I do what I do now. They said it was too long, but I was doing it in English and Japanese because at the time, the majority of my viewers were Japanese. So out of respect for them, I was learning Japanese. Let's see. Let's see. My intro was "Konnichiwa, yokoso Sixx Daze, watashi wa Bob Six." Means hello, welcome to Sixx Daze. I am Bob Six. Hey, Big Nick, thanks, dude. It seemed like some people. That one dude seemed like he was a little upset, but yeah, I know my pronunciation was Japanese, and what makes it hard is they're very polite, so they don't wanna tell me I'm wrong, but I'm constantly listening to tapes and talking to people and asking them, "Am I saying this right?" Because I don't wanna say something wrong, but, yeah, Nick, I appreciate that, dude. Ooh, okay. Nick, that's a good idea that I will do. I'm taking a picture of your suggestion right now. Absolutely, dude. I will do that. Oh, okay. Terry, you actually made a suggestion that I like. Oh, you want me to tell you here live, or would let me send you a message about that song you asked me to react to? I tried to do it today. There's a reason he only has 33, now 34 views. But yeah, Nick, that's a good idea, dude. Dude, that's a piece of shit. That was a that was horrible. I didn't make it all the way through. I actually skipped some of it, hoping to God the whole song wasn't like the beginning. So I skipped through to where he actually started singing, and no, dude, that's a piece of shit. Oh, shit. Okay, Rio, thank you. Arigato. Oh, cool, dude. Very good. Uh, Stop trying to make me buy stuff. Oh, hang on, y'all. All right. Okay. Um, yeah, Terry, I'm not releasing that. There's no reason for me to release that on my channel. It would not benefit me at all. Like I said, he only got 33 views. Hey, Mickey, hang on just a second, buddy. I'll get to you. Um, all right, so that's for Rio. Um, Terry, it's possible. I have a friend, well, he calls me his grandpa. In the beginning, I didn't really care for his stuff, and he actually just released a song that I actually reacted to on my channel that I genuinely liked a lot. So, yes, you can get better. All right, Mickey, welcome, buddy. And top 5 comedians: Robin Williams, Rodney Dangerfield, Red Fox, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy. Not necessarily in that order. Um, I get that. A lot of people are shocked that Robin Williams is not one of my favorite stand-ups. I think he was a funny guy. I enjoyed watching his acting, but I was not a big fan of his stand-up. Rodney Dangerfield is just a legend. Red Fox, a legend. Richard Pryor, a legend. Eddie Murphy, and this is my opinion, I'm not shitting on your opinion, I'm just reacting to what you're saying there. You sent Gary a mail. Okay, cool. Randy, thank you. Um, the reason Eddie Murphy doesn't make my list, Delirious was hilarious. Raw, he screwed up on Raw. Raw was not great. It had some great material in it, but he carried that half bit way too far. Yes, yeah, I did watch that, Terry. Well, I watched that like ki whatever that was about the Nickelodeon kids, all of them, but Drake was a big part of that, so yes. Um, alright, some of you are getting commercials, cool. Sounds like that YouTube channel it's possible, dude. It is quite possible. Huh. Sorry, I found a splinter in my elbow, I'm getting it out. Normally, my wife notices them, and she's like, "How did you not feel that?" I get splinters in my elbows from work, from constantly bumping into pallets. Oh, that one's not coming out. Okay. Anyways, um, with Eddie Murphy, as brilliant as Delirious was, amazing, I think he shot up really fast, and so Raw for me, Raw was not great. Oh, I love J Metal, and I actually have 2 that I'll be releasing this week. Um, Unholy Orpheus, which is unhol Unlucky Morpheus without, um, the singer. Uh, the guitar player is singing for Unholy Orpheus. I really like that last song I did, so this is another song from them, and Hanabi, I dig the shit out of Hanabi, but there's a bunch of metal J bands that I just love, and for a while, they were getting a lot of views, and now they're not, so I'm having to add 'em in a little at a time, but I love J Metal. My favorite female comics, uh, Kathleen Madigan is at the top of that list, uh, Rita Rudner, um, there's a female comedian, I don't y'all will not know her, they've started playing her on Raw Comedy. I know her, she's done my shows. Her name is Kelsey. I think she's got a married name now. Um, she's fantastic. Um, um, shit. Hey, Jake, how you doing, buddy? Uh, oh, you didn't ask for a specific number, so that's the 3 that I've got for you, dude. Good to see you, Jake. Glad you can make it. Man, that splinter is big. I can't even pop it out of my elbow, and it hurts. Um, I love Carol Burnett, uh, her show, and I thought she was a funny person, and same thing with Lucille Ball. I love both of them, but as far as you said comedians, and I know they're comedians, I was not a big fan of their stand-up or when they would do that kind of stuff. Uh, but I love both of them. Got a bad stomach bug? Ooh, yeah, that'll mess up your big beach trip. However, if your stomach's all screwed up and you're in the ocean, I imagine that you could put up a cloud and keep the sharks from getting you. I don't know that that's comforting or not, but that brown cloud should help. But I mean, even if you didn't have a stomach bug, a shark can make a brown cloud appear. Uh, but oh yeah, Carol Burnett, I love she's like shit, amazing. I loved the Carol Burnett show. I watched that. I still watch it sometimes on YouTube. Jay Owings what? Jay Owings Summers? Oh, you've never s Terry, I thought you'd seen my stand-up. If you if you search on YouTube, Bob Sixx, Bobbsixx, you'll find some of my stand-up. A lot of it's open mics, so it's testing new material, um, but there's some comedy competitions, there's some where I've headlined, but yeah, if you look up B-O-B-B, do not misspell my name. If you spell it B-O-B-S-I-X, you'll get a guy doing interpretive dance, that is not me. Has to be B-O-B-B-S-I-X-X. There's one where I was doing a headlining gig While you're watching it, the camera will move, so the screen goes black, but you can still hear me talking. So don't stop watching that, keep watching that. Uh, I've had a lot of people asking me lately to do stand-up again. I it's not that I have anything against stand-up, it's gotta be the right scenario, and as I promised all my friends, if I'm in the crowd and they emergency need me or they just try to put me on the spot, I'll be more than happy to jump on stage and do it. Did YT send you your question? What question, Terry? I answered where my stand-up was at. Um, but a lot of them are asking me to do it for free, and I'm not gonna go do a show for free. I charge $10 a minute for my friends, $20 a minute for non-friends, and that's cheap. Yeah, that one might not be so good, Terry. Hey, I think I got that splinter out. Now I can quit messing with it. Anyways, oh, shit. I don't even know if I'm here, let me look. Okay, there I am. I needed to look and see me. Well, I don't really need to see me, this black screen's just fine. Oh, I can leave that there. Oh, but it's frozen. Oh, I'm sure it is mine. Yeah, I did it for almost 6 years. This time around, that is true, Mickey. Well, unless it's an unfertilized egg, because the eggs that we eat are unfertilized. So, yes. Oh, FBI 2015? Yeah, that's the funniest person in Austin. There should be it's FPIA, funniest person in Austin. There should be 4 of those on there. I closed one, or I removed it. I think I deleted it because the comedy club that hosted that show had sent us some suggestions for how they wanted us to do it. So, against my better judgment, I did it their way. I bombed. I didn't delete it because I bombed. I deleted it because it made me sick that I did what they asked me to do instead of what I know to do. But there's some pretty good ones on there. There's one when I came off stage, the comedian that was following me was mad at me. She asked me, "Why did you do that?" Now I'm gonna go up there and suck. When I do stand up, my goal is always to be better than the person that went before me and better than the person that has to follow me. I mean, laughs are my number one thing, but oh, this is gonna seem weird only doing an hour and not being able to see myself. That kinda sucks. Did I already say I got a saw my Hanabi coming up? I hate when people come and tell me I say that wrong. But yeah, that's my funniest person in Austin stuff. So, what else? There's 8 of us here. Let's have fun. We ain't gotta worry about TikTok. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Shame on. Man, I'm glad we got to do this. It's gonna suck missing y'all. I'm quite proud of myself that I remember my Japanese intro, especially since I haven't said it in, what, over a year now? What else y'all want to know? Really? Outstanding. Oh, shit. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, boy. Um, yeah, Keith, I think we're going to see some more of that from older comedians because of what Cat Williams did and the way it went over. So I think a lot of them are going to come out saying some shit because Jerry's been around a whole minute, but I ran 2 people off. Look at me. Look at me running people off. That's what I do. Lemonade, that cool, refreshing drink. Elvis, we got to win this race. We got to win this race. So, one of you should know what that was from, since the comedian that did that's one of your favorite comedians. A really underrated comedian that trips me out. And I don't want to tell y'all that. Never mind. Because if I do the list of my all-time favorite, 6 all-time favorite comedians, he's on the list. So I don't want to do that because then y'all would know that. But there's a comedian a lot of people don't realize how amazing he was. He was doing stadiums in the 70s. All right, y'all, what's up? We got 23 minutes. Look at me doing that chair yoga. uh Drew Carey. I used to like Drew Carey until I heard him running his mouth on politics and the way he got about it. You're an entertainer, dance monkey. I don't want to hear your political crap. I mean, I don't really expect anybody to want to hear mine, but when people ask, but the way he acted about it was just ridiculous. But yeah, I liked Drew Carey. I was happy when he got Prices Right. No, I have not tried that. And I love pickles and I love Dr. Pepper, but I will not put them together. I've heard it's fantastic. People love it. But you know what? Some people love liver. Some people love anal. We're all different. I'm not putting pickles in my Dr. Pepper. Because if I put pickles in my Dr. Pepper and I didn't like it, I'd be pissed that I ruined a Dr. Pepper. Especially a fountain Dr. Pepper. Oh, and you weren't here earlier, Mickey. I don't. Oh, wait, that was on TikTok. I don't eat at Sonic. I got food poisoning from the Sonic here in the town where I live, and I don't give restaurants second chances. So I have not eaten there since I got food poisoning from there. Hey, what's up, Jibs? Now watch. I'm assuming Rio left. I'm going to close my train. No, I just wait. Bacon. I don't eat either one of them. So no. Vegetarian and diabetic. once in a blue moon, I'll eat a spoon of ice cream, but I have never considered putting bacon in it. My granddaughter likes French fries in her milkshake. She likes to dip her French fries in her milkshake. She says it's great. Hey, that's what it's all about. Enjoying life. I'm glad that you're doing well. Glad you're enjoying your evening. I'm enjoying that I got to salvage some of my live stream. Come to terms, I won't be doing TikTok live anymore. When I get done here, I'll eat my dinner. One of my new, it's not my, it's one of my favorite things. It's not my absolute favorite. My wife makes my absolute favorite. But eggplant parmesan, oh my God. I'm loving that. Matter of fact, she was making me some when I came in here. Yeah, I'm going to keep posting videos on TikTok until it goes away, if it goes away. But, oh yeah, I have always loved eggplant. Back before I tried to cut out, well, I've pretty much cut out fried foods. Once in a blue moon, I'll eat something, but fried eggplant or fried green tomatoes, man, I love those. And I've eaten that since I was a little kid. I know at least 11 years old. But fried green tomatoes and fried eggplant, oh, and my wife, she'll barbecue squash sometimes, and I love that. And I don't mean she puts barbecue sauce on it, I mean she cooks it on the grill. Everything's better off the grill. It's very similar to eggplant, Brandy, as far as if you're eating it fried, they're very similar. But woo, I do love that. Hey, Brandy, you were talking about that Sophia being British. What do you think about Courtney Hadwin? She's British. I dig the shit out of her. I liked her way back when I saw her on America's Got Talent. Oh, no, I will not be that. And I'm not vegan, but I wouldn't do that. I told my mom I'm trying really hard not to talk about being vegetarian and my intermittent fasting, but it makes me feel so good. But I'm working really hard because I don't want people to go, oh shit, he's talking about that again. Wow, I ran off half my audience. Oh boy, I guess I didn't do enough Mickey Mouse impressions. Um, but yeah, no, I won't do that. I try really hard not to talk about it. Brandy, if you do, she's good no matter what she sings, but check out her originals. Uh, I think I listed in the description as original songs. Oh, ah, um, wait a minute. I'll tell you. Oh, wait, I can't do that here. Um, hang on a second. I'll tell you specifically one that you should watch. She doesn't sound British when she sings, as most British artists don't. All right. Damn it. Um, okay, Brandy, when you watch it, if you'll look at March 27th. Oh, well, shit, that's a good one too. Um, between March 21st and April 5th, those 3 reactions that I did for her, those are original songs of hers. One's one is a single reaction, is Breakable. Then there's a double reaction, That Girl Don't Live Here, and Call Me Back. Call Me Back is out. I mean, they're both great, but Call Me Back is a really, really good song. And make sure you watch the entire video because the ending is fantastic. And then the other one is called Monsters. She's fantastic. But I liked her when I saw her on America's Got Talent. Cool, buddy. And let me know what you think. But I really enjoy her music. She's got a good wide range, very passionate. Okay. All right, we got 14 and a half minutes. Any questions or reminiscing? Hey, you remember that one time at band camp? I was just looking at the holes in the ceiling. I used to hang my green screen. My desk faced this way, so I hung my green screen around me, but it was stuck in the ceiling all the way around me, so all the tack holes are still up there. I've lived like this fool. Don't everybody leave at once or talk at once. No, y'all can talk at the same time. Yeah, and Keith, in response to your telling me not to turn into that YouTuber, I think vegans go a little too far, in my opinion. I don't think I could live that way. As a matter of fact, the reason I say vegetarian is it's more known, but I think it's actually what I do is called a natural diet, more natural diet. I don't eat a whole lot of processed foods. 51% of every meat, every meal I eat is raw vegetables. I know, Brandy, I'm so jealous. Do I make fun of the audience? Are you talking about when I do stand up? Uh, it doesn't normally happen a whole lot. Once in a while, I'll have to, but for the most part, people listen to what I'm saying. I don't really have a whole lot of issues. Usually, when I do it, someone is drunk or someone who's never been to a live comedy show and they think that's part of it for them to talk shit. Yeah. Um, no, unless something happens to where I need to. Uh, like there's one of the videos that's on that channel. As soon as I got on stage, this lady stood up and started to walk out, and I told her, "Don't leave yet." I hadn't had a chance to offend her or something like that, or I hadn't said shit yet. But I try not to mess with them, especially if they're paying me enough respect to listen to me and they're laughing at what I'm saying. But every now and then, you got to say something. But for the most part, they pay attention to me, and I just do my thing. It's not that I can't mess with them. I just, I don't know. I guess it's mutual respect. If they're listening to me, then I don't need to mess with them. Outstanding. Yeah, they're giving me notifications today, and they think it's supposed to be balanced, but they're popping up quite often. So I know not all of you get them at the same time, but I've seen quite a few of them pop up. I hope they're good. You can tell this was a short live. I still have coffee. Ah. Gawa. Man, Motley Crue, it's so sad. They used to be my all-time favorite band, but they've become such a joke now. Oh, speaking of 80s music, today while I was setting up to shoot the 2 videos that, as I normally do, I listen to either interviews or music. I was listening to demos of Wasp's first album. That's one of my all-time favorite albums. Uh, their demos, as most demos are, weren't that good, but it still had the effect. The Torture Never Stops, Hellion, I Want to Be Somebody. Um, there's one more that I listened to today, but I forgot how much I love that album. Those songs, I mean, my heart was pounding, my chest. I was like, but that's such a great album. Any of y'all listen to Wasp? And Brandy, make sure you get a picture or two and send it to me, please. I sure hope I get to see Love Bite someday. And the Japanese bands need to put out some new music. As far as Bandmade, Love Bites, the Mafla. Yeah, I tried after Electric Circus. That was the last album that I really listened to. I tried at what was that? The Headless Children, the Crimson Idol. I didn't like any of those, and they were hailed for them, saying what great albums they were, how matured they were. But that'd be great, dude. Even if it's blurry, just a picture. That'd be dope. Even if it's just a flash of light, like you stood in front of Gary's car and took a look. That's how far we were from the stage. You could just make out some lights. uh, but I really liked their first album, and then The Last Command was pretty good. Wild Child, I love song. Actually, Wild Child is not my favorite song off the album. Miss for You, something like. Yeah, that's what I saw, Keith, that they had something coming out around that time. I think Namafla has something coming out too. Uh, I recently saw a video of Accept, even though the singer's not the same. He still sounds pretty good. I used to love Accept. And not just Balls of Wall is a great song, but Fast as a Shark is my all-time favorite Accept song. Song about Jack the Ripper. Fast as a shark, you come out of the dark and it'll rip out your heart. Man, I need to do some. Maybe I should do an eight. No, I'm gonna say maybe I should do an 80s metal video, but like my top 6 favorite ass kicking metal songs from the 80s. Oh, I saw a recent video of Judas Priest, not doctored official video. Oh, you'd watch that, Jake? Maybe I'll do that. It really doesn't get me bother me how many people don't watch it because I love 80s metal. So if nothing else, it'd be for me. Yeah, I remember I just saw a clip of that All to Nova. Uh, but what I was going to say is, I just saw somebody recently saw Judas Priest. I think it was this month. So it was an audience shot. Rob's losing some steps. I mean, he still sounds better than Vince Neil, but uh, I mean, it happens, but it's kind of sad because Rob had such an amazing voice, but you can only do that for so long. But it was not sounding bueno. I mean, it sounds like he's did what Joe Elliott did, which is come down an octave or two, but it wasn't fantastic. You know, somebody I really like that. I mean, he shot himself in the foot, and now he's trying to go back and say that's not what ruined his career. But I've always liked Billy Squire. And that one video he did ruined his career, even though he says, "Oh, that's not what did it." No, it is, Billy, because nobody liked you after that. But he had some great songs. Damn, we got 4 minutes. But Jake, Brandy, I'll do that. Yeah. And I'll only do one song from each band because I mean, I could fill up a top six. Yeah, let me write that down before I forget it. But it'll be a top six. Brandy, I agree 100%, dude. 100%. I feel that's what they're doing. It's kind of like Dan Marino. The guy was so desperate trying to get the Super Bowl that he went past admirable to just sad. But a lot of these guys, there's no shame in stopping before you ruin your career. I realize that's what you know, but I wouldn't pay to see any of those guys live. I hear people carry on about Sebastian Bach. I think he sounds like shit. I wouldn't pay to see him. Uh, that guy that they had singing for Skid Row, he was good. Now they got Lizzie Hill. She's good. But yeah, a lot of those guys, I mean, the Scorpions they still sound all right, but Klaus can't sing like he used to. But again, they're tuning down to a register that he can sing in, so it doesn't sound horrible, but it don't sound great. I just saw them doing "Rock You Like a Hurricane," but I agree 100%, Brandy. A lot of these older bands they need to just stop. It's sad. Well, fellas, we have 1 minute left. I do appreciate y'all coming, even though it was an hour late. 100% my fault. I don't know why I still don't have a picture here. I don't know what the hell's going on. Um, REO Speedwagon does still. Matter of fact, they just toured with um, and he can't sing worth a shit anymore either. Oh, I agree, Randy. It's just like me, shorter and sweeter. Uh, I'm trying to remember who they just toured. Night Ranger still sounds good. I've always loved Night Ranger. I've loved Night Ranger since 1983, Dawn Patrol. They still sound good. I can't remember who REO Speedwagon toured with, but yes, REO Speedwagon does still tour. I don't think they put out new music, but they do tour. I've always liked them too. All right, guys, we hit the 1 hour mark. It is, oh wait, no. I'm sorry. We have 2 minutes left. So 1 hour and 2 minutes we salvaged. But I will do that video this next week. Brandy and Jake. And I like doing those because as long as I don't play the music, I get all the money. Ha, ha, ha. But so hopefully next week I may have to go buy another camera. I don't know what's going on here. But then again, y'all can see me, so I guess that's really what matters. And I can see your messages. Y'all can hear me. Not like I can hear y'all. But I can read. But I do appreciate y'all so much. Brandy, if you watched the Courtney Hadwin videos, let me know what you think about her. But I appreciate y'all so much. I'll be back next week. Same Bob time, same Bob channel. Y'all be safe and have a good week. Peace.